We're live.
All right, we're live. All right, here we are, Wishbone Tournament. Got to start the broadcast here. Wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Especially Grandma Judy, which is Doug's mom.
Oh, all right, well, we're playing Northbrook rematch here. Last time we played Northbrook, it was a 4-on-4 because they didn't have enough kids.
It's already as I thought.
What?
The only way I could stream was with the public Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
It looks like we're having a little Wi-Fi problem here.
4 to 7.
All right, but Stars have the puck in the neutral zone. Campanelli, looks like Campanelli turned it over, but Reed was able to regather it.
Okay.
Dumped it in. Radel and Weiss are on the forecheck. Northbrook swings it around to the weak side. Stars regroup. Mendoza's out there to Weiss. Nice regroup up the middle. Weiss takes it into the zone, chips it into the corner. Looks like Weiss is going for a line change. Looks like Radel's the only one still out there from the first line. Everybody else has made a switch.
We're short 2-tie today.
Shot on goal?
Yes.
Okay, so we're short 2-tie, huh?
And Michael Brash.
And I think I heard Pereno might be a little under the weather, so he may not be playing with the same energy he normally does. All right, nice stick check by Alkema to break that play up. Little dangerous, though, because if he gets chips that puck past him, he might have a shot at. I'd like to see Alkema get his stick on the puck, but put a body on the kid, too, just in case he misses the stick check.
James's dad is currently playing hockey right now, so somebody's got to say, come on, James, for John.
He was debating whether or not he was going to skip his game.
Well, I saw him in sweatpants earlier, and I couldn't figure out why, and that was why.
All right, Stars on the 4. Oh, Finnemore takes a hit to the head. I'm not sure why that's not a penalty.
To point. Go to point.
But Stars are working the puck with the high circle to Mendoza. Mendoza walks it in, shoots.
Nice.
Somebody gets a stick on it, but tips it wide of the net. It looks like that was Pereno that got the stick on it. Very close to being a high sticking, but just under the crossbar.
That's what you wanted, right? People in front
Want
of
to keep it down
the
below
goalie.
Got to keep your stick below the crossbar.
That's what you were talking about last game. Somebody in front of the goalie.
Somebody in front of the net, yeah, that's what we want. If you watch like NHL hockey, most goals are scored off a tip in front of the net. All right, we got Weller. Who's that, Gordon?
And Scheffler.
All right, hopefully Scheffler is not too tired from the golf simulator this morning, getting ready for the Masters in April. All right, we got Scheffler battling for the puck in the corner with Weiss. Northbrook breaks it out. Gordon steps up trying to keep it in, but Northbrook's able to chip it past him. So it looks like, all right, Liam with the save. The Northbrook winger did a nice job getting wide on everybody and getting a shot off there. We did have a back checker, so it was a 2-on-1. Puck's in the neutral zone. Northbrook chips it in. Weller's on it. Weller brings it around the net, takes a hit. Northbrook has a nice centering pass and it squirts past Liam into the net. Yeah, just like with that Cyclones, we got to watch the guys coming in through the high slot. Nobody picked them up. The weak side defenseman's got to be there to pick that guy up. All right, Stars regroup. We got Pereno at center, Campanelli at the point with Sheedy. We got Reed, Pereno, and Radel. Oh, Liam shot at the net, never made it, but Liam lost it. Puck's in the net. Oh, nice play. Radel steals. He's on a breakaway, shoots. Oh, nice glove save by the Northbrook goalie. Sheedy steps up, keeps it in. Northbrook gathers the puck. They're on the breakout. Move it into the neutral zone, but Campanelli's right there. Campanelli moves it right back to Reed. Reed shoots. Oh, he had the left side of the net open, but missed wide. Sheedy's got it. Sheedy to the net. Looks like it hit a Northbrook shin pad. Pereno takes it around the net. Pereno chips it to Reed. Reed's looking for somebody. Mendoza moves it a high slot, but Northbrook gathers the puck, but they try to chip it out. Can't. Mendoza's there. He gets a shot at the net. The goalie saw it all the way. I'd like to see a body in front of the net there to screen him.
Nice.
Sheedy has it. Sheedy dumps it in. Pereno's on the forecheck. Northbrook chips it out. There's a
Good
battle
stick.
along the boards. Radel takes somebody down. Radel rings it around looking for the point, but Pereno's there. Pereno looks to the slot. Misses Reed. Northbrook just chips it out of the...
Ooh, out of bounds.
Northbrook just shot it out of the rink.
In the NHL, is that a penalty?
In the NHL, that would be a delay of game. The funny thing about the glass on that side of the ice, it's so low that the guy in the scorer's box can actually get hit in the head with a shot like that. I mean, the guy in the scorer's box is like 6'4".
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
The glass
He should have
the only glass only comes up to his chin.
He should have a helmet on.
All right.
I'm on the public Wi-Fi here. It sucks.
So Jonah on the back check puts a body, turns the puck, forces Northbrook to turn it over. Mendoza gathers it up to Nasiakos. Nasiakos chips it into the zone. Jonah's
Jonah.
there, picks it up. He's got
Liam.
Finnemore in front, shoots. Oh my God!
What
Oh
a
man,
shot.
Finnemore with the great shot. I'm not sure if the goalie got his blocker on that or if it
just
hit
went high?
it looks like it may have hit the handle of his stick. But that was a beautiful setup. Jonah took it deep into the corner. Finnemore just snuck right into the high slot, and Jonah found him. Made a really great shot, but unfortunately the goalie made the save there. But
That's a great setup.
we keep doing plays like that. We're gonna score some goals. All right, we got Pereno playing center today for two ties. So it's Pereno, Orlando, Scheffler, Mendoza, and Alcama. All right, Scheffler's skating hard today. I like the way Scheffler's skating.
Looks like we're going with the 2 centers, 3 sets of wings rotation.
All right, Alcama, the puck gets moved back into the star zone. Alcama does a nice little reverse to get away from the first guy, but then he turns it over. Mendoza is able to help him out there, gathers a puck. Looks like he's going to skate it.
Skate it.
He's going to
Numbers.
skate it out of the zone, go end to end. Tries that silly little chip between the legs that never works. Mendoza should know that never works because it never works on him. I mean, he's a defenseman. He should know that we got to take that wide. I don't think I've seen anybody chip between Mendoza's legs and get past them all year long.
Icing's called off. Northbrook wanted it.
All right,
Go.
so puck's Stars
go.
on the breakout. Puck's in the neutral zone. Northbrook's offsides. Yeah, Paul's a little fired up as well here.
It is nice. We have a perspective because in Northbrook,
right, so we got
the bench is on our side, so we can hear Coach a little bit more.
Yeah, what's nice about the benches here, because there's no penalty box in between, so you never end up with anybody jumping off sides on a line change, because all the doors are in the neutral zone.
Yeah, good point.
The problem is if somebody's got a penalty, they can't come right to the
ice,
box.
Right. They either have to go directly into play or come all the way across.
I'm sure the coaches hate this. They hate that all the fans can hear everything they say. I'm sure they wish the...
I saw it there.
All right, Jonas wins the face-off. Puck ends up back in the star zone. Gordon's got it. Bounces it up the boards. Gets intercepted by Northbrook. Northbrook chips it in. Looks like Weller's... I'm sorry, now Gordon's on it. Northbrook's got it behind the net. Northbrook's defenseman, the puck works its way back to the D. Gets a shot on net. Oh, Radel. Radel had a nice chance to chip it off the boards, but
Good job, Liam.
Northbrook keeps it in. Northbrook chips it at the net, and Liam makes the easy glove save. All right, we got a little music today, which is nice. A little, little improvement from last game when Nick Orlando couldn't figure out how to work the music. But face off in the star zone. Looks like Sheedy's on it. Northbrook gets the puck. They move it back to the point, near side. Defenseman moved it up to the Northbrook winger, who turned it over, and the puck ends up getting chipped back in the corner. So, Stars turned it over, shot
nice
in front of the net. Looks like Perino, though, gets it. So Perino's on the rush, moves it into the Northbrook zone. Perino takes a body in the corner, but we got to get a guy in the high slot. We got all 3 guys within 4 feet of the puck. Nasiakos gets it, puts a shot on net, but Northbrook's goalie deflects it off. Okay, Northbrook on the breakout, chipped it off the winger, who deflected the puck all the way to the star zone. Campanelli gathered it, breakout to Nasiakos. Nasiakos tries to knock it out of the zone, but turns it over. So Northbrook keeps it in. Northbrook has it behind the net. Northbrook turns the puck over. Campanelli with the steal, but then he turns it over. But he's pushing to get it out. Campanelli loses sight of the puck. Still battling. There's a scrum almost at the Northbrook point. Northbrook's able to keep it in. Sheedy now gets it behind the net. Little stick lift by Northbrook.
Good job, Aiden.
Sheedy takes a hit at the blue line.
I feel like
the ref's like pushing kids trying to get off the ice. Very odd.
That was strange.
But Northbrook on the breakout now.
Stick,
Looks like
Connor.
Orlando's on the back check. Stars fans are thinking they saw an offsides, but now Jonah's moving it through the neutral zone. Scheffler holds up. Jonah dumps it in. Looks like Orlando's on it. Orlando lets it ring around the boards, puts a body on a kid. No call. Refs are letting the kids play today. Jonah gathers it, but there's nobody to pass to. He had the puck in the far corner. Both wingers were kind of at the top of the circle, so he had no one to pass to. In that case, there, I'd like to see our defensemen step up to the high slot to give Jonah somebody to pass to. All right, face-off in Northbrook zone. So we got Jonah, Orlando, Scheffler still, Weller, and looks like Mendoza.
What was the GBN score?
2-0.
GBS? Nice.
All right, Northbrook wins the face-off. They're breaking out through the neutral zone. Nice cross-ice pass.
We
He tries to do a little give and go, cross-ice to
lineups
cross-ice, but the Stars are there to intercept. Northbrook works the puck back to their D-man, who dumps it into the near side corner. Jonah's there to intercept it. Jonah tries to break it out, but loses the puck. Mendoza's there to help. Mendoza breaks it out into the Northbrook zone. Nice body by Northbrook. Mendoza moves back. Stars have the puck behind the net.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody to pass to. Nobody's there. Northbrook is able to get the puck into the neutral zone. Jonah's on it, forces them to chip it deep. Northbrook's going for a line change, but they have one guy pressuring the puck. Mendoza's looking for Orlando, but can't connect. Northbrook steals it. Connor with another hit. 2 hits on one shift. I think Nick may have had a talk with him on the car ride on the way here. All right, so Orlando chips it in the neutral zone. Scheffler's on the chase. Northbrook turns it over. Looks like the Stars are looking for a line change, but Northbrook has it deep in the Star zone. Mendoza chips it up the boards, but Northbrook keeps it in. A lot of watching. We got the Stars. We got to pressure the guy with the puck. I mean, we're just literally standing around watching. Here we go. Reed's on it. Reed just looks like he tried to ice it. No, Reed just chipped it up and it never made it for icing. Radel gets there. But on that last shift there, Northbrook's got the puck and we're just standing there watching like we're playing basketball. We got to pressure the guy with the puck. All right, so puck's in the Star zone. Stars are on the breakout. Radel to Reed. Reed cross ice. Reed shoots it.
All right. right.
You know, the shot was about 2 feet up from the blue line. Goalie saw it the whole way, but nice way for us to just reset, get a face-off in Northbrook zone.
So we are officially no longer streaming because it just died.
Oh.
We are just recording.
Okay.
I'll let the group know.
All right, so Stars, Northbrook wins the face-off. Stars are on the forecheck. Radle's on the puck. Radle intercepts it, gets taken down, no call. The puck was 5 feet away from him. So now Reed's got it in the neutral zone. Reed moves it into Northbrook zone. Radle is able to get it deep. Reed's on the chase. Northbrook on the far corner in their zone. Tries to chip it out. However, Stars get it and soft shot at the net. Again, if we want those shots to be successful, we got to have somebody there trying to tip it. You know, these goalies, Bantam goalies, are going to save that puck 99.5% of the time. All right, Stars get a line change. Face-offs in Northbrook zone. Looks like we have Finnemore, Weiss, Nasiakos, Mendoza, and Gordon. All right, Northbrook wins the face-off, gets it out of the zone. Finnemore gathers it in the neutral zone and dumps it back in. Finnemore on the forecheck. The Northbrook defenseman's able to elude Finnemore. Puck ends up in the neutral zone, but Nasiakos knocks it back in. But Finnemore had not yet gotten out of the zone.
This is
so
where
we got
you
an
really
offsides.
want your delayed offsides, huh?
Yeah, it's ridiculous at this level.
Reed and I
Bantam
went to,
double A, no delayed offsides is silliness.
We went to a high school game on Sunday, and it was nice to see the delayed offsides.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the kids be able to ice the puck during a penalty kill,
Yes.
you know.
Right.
All right, same crew out there. Northbrook wins the face-off. They regroup and knock it out of the Stars zone, but Gordon's there to gather it. Looking for somebody, nobody's available, rings it around the far side. Finnemore can't control it, so Northbrook knocks it back in. Finnemore is battling with Jonah on the far boards. Puck ends up squirting back to Gordon, who rings it back around the boards towards Finnemore.
An outlet pass isn't working. We need to try something different.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go weak side there. All right, Jonah has it now. He works through the neutral zone. 2 seconds on the clock. We're not able to get the shot off. Looks like we're going to go. All right, here we are. Second period, down 1-0. Looks like these are 13-minute periods here. The Northbrook coach is really fired up. He's got this really terrible mustache like all these guys are wearing now.
Yeah. 80s-esque.
Yeah, I'm glad our coaches don't have any of those silly mustaches. Or does David have one? I can't tell. Does David have a mustache?
Gino has a full beard. Paul has a beard. I don't think David does.
I don't think David can grow a mustache.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, anyhow, back to the game. Stars face off in the Stars zone. Puck squirts out. Looks like, who's that, Scheffler?
Scheffler.
I like the way Scheffler's skating today. Scheffler going full speed, pressured the guy to turn it over. Campanelli takes a hit. It's a clean hit, though. He tried to reverse it, take a weak side, got hit, but moved the puck up the board. The Stars can't get it out. Northbrook is able to keep it in, just poke one at the net. Easy save for Liam. All right, so face up back in the Star zone.
Nope.
Looks like we got Weiss out there, Campanelli, Sheedy, Orlando, and Scheffler. Same line. Scheffler's on it, moving through the neutral zone, looking for somebody. Orlando couldn't get there because he had to hold up to make sure he wasn't offsides. So the puck ends up working its way back into the Star zone. Sheedy's on it. Sheedy takes a hit. Sheedy's battling in the quarter with Orlando. Somehow the puck squirts in front of the Stars net. Stars try a cross-ice pass in our own zone. It doesn't get out. Really, these cross-ice passes in our own zone is a bad idea.
Good stick by
Northbrook had a
Scheffler
chance there in the high slot, but Scheffler got his stick on it, so no shot on net. Northbrook keeps it in. They get it deep. Sheedy's on it behind the net. A little collision. Northbrook gathers it. Scheffler's there, tips it out. Oh, way to go, Scheffler. Now just get it deep and make a line change.
Oh, nice. To
Orlando,
Connor's strong side. Go.
Oh!
Swing and a miss.
Orlando whiffs on it. Scheffler took it in, tried to make a move, lost it, but Orlando was following. He had his head up looking at the net and just missed it. That's what he'll be thinking about tonight.
Come on, John.
All right, so new fresh set of legs out there. Weller's got it. Weller moves it over to Weiss, who chips it in right to the Northbrook defenseman, who pounds it right back out into the neutral zone. Stars regroup. Mendoza to Weller. Weller's pass gets intercepted. Northbrook chips it back into the Stars zone. Mendoza gets it, shoots it up to Jonah, who chips it in. Stars on the puck squirts its way back in the neutral zone. Northbrook pushes it towards Liam, who just puts his stick down and covers it up. It's going to be a face-off in the Star zone. Yeah, back to that breakout pass earlier. When there's traffic in the middle, we really don't want to be doing those cross-ice passes in our own zone. Bad things happen when we do that. You're better off just chipping it up the boards out of the zone and you get on the chase.
At least skate it up as far as you can before you have to.
All right, Northbrook won the face-off, had a shot towards the net, goes wide. Looks like Nasiakos. Looks like there was a little battle on the boards. Northbrook won the battle, got a shot on net, but again, Liam makes the save and covers it up.
I know where the winger is supposed to be, but sometimes we make a decision that's where we're supposed to pass it, and there's nobody even there. Like, you got to look and figure out where your forward actually is before you pass it. Don't just pass it to the area because the forward is supposed to be there.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, even though, it looks like the Stars are on a breakaway.
Be there for the rebound!
Radle's got to outrun these guys. Radle gets tackled. I cannot believe that didn't get called. That was brutal. There were two guys chasing Radle. They took him down. Now the guy just took Radle down in front of the net. He didn't have the puck. I'm not sure what Radle needs to do to draw a penalty here. Oh, well, now Radle's getting one because he just lit a guy up.
Come on!
Wow, the Stars fans aren't happy. Radle did the exact same thing that got done to him. The Northbrook fans are laughing and waving at us, but that was really a terrible sequence. Radle got lit up twice. He got tripped on a breakaway, then he got hit when he didn't have the puck. No call either time. All right, Coach Paul's yelling at the ref, but the ref's like 13 years old. He should save it for the other guy. So now the Northbrook is on the power play. Looks like a little home court advantage. The Reed. Oh, Reed trips. Reed's on the breakaway. Oh, Reed scored. Reed. So what happened there was Northbrook tried to move it. They got it to the point, tried to chip it in. Reed deflects it, went on the breakaway, but as he was skating, he actually fell. I think his mom forgot to sharpen his skates, so he fell, but he was still able to get up and score the goal. Nice effort by Reed. All right, now we got Jonah, Sheedy, looks like Campanelli and Finnemore out there. So Reed evens it up on the shorthanded goal. Stars get in the box. So Northbrook fires a shot. The net misses wide. Now Jonah's on the breakaway. Jonah's got one man to beat. Takes it to the center of the ice. Spins, shoots.
Oh, nice
saved
shot!
by the goalie. Nice play by Jonah to hustle that puck and get a nice scoring chance there. Northbrook back into the Star zone. Sheedy's pressuring. Sheedy loses an edge. Northbrook moves it to the center of the ice, shoots, and Liam's there to make the save. Puck's behind the net. Northbrook is trying to cycle it around the perimeter, moves its way back to their point man, who chips it to the winger on the far side. Finnemore and Jonah are high. We got Sheedy pressuring in the corner. Jonah's there to help. Northbrook moves it back to the point, moves it over to the winger on the far side. They're playing a little catch and go here. They get it deep into the corner. Sheedy's pressuring. So Sheedy's on the pressure. Peters in front of the net. Oh man!
Wow.
Northbrook had a great scoring chance. They
Go, Finney.
They had a guy in the low slot, and they were able to move the puck right through the crease. The guy in the low slot just wasn't able to get there. But
Was the penalty a minute
wide open.
30 or 2 minutes? Was the penalty a minute 30 or 2 minutes? I wasn't paying attention.
I have no idea.
Was the penalty a minute 30 or 2 minutes?
All I know is we've scored more goals shorthanded than we have in even strength.
It's interesting that it's a short period in 13 minutes, but the penalties are 2 minutes.
That's all right. We score more goals shorthanded. All right, and then we got fresh legs out there. We got Orlando, Mendoza, Pereno. And who's that? Sheedy's still out there. So Stars are in their box.
Ooh, that's
Northbrook's
out.
moving it around.
Full strength.
Right to the point man who shoots. It hits the Northbrook leg. But the Northbrook players are all tied up in front of the net. It bounces up towards Liam, and Liam saves it. So Radel, penalty's over. Radel just skated to the bench. Again, we got a shorty though. It's back to even strength, even game.
This is how late this game is. My phone just turned all my limits off because it's 10 p.m.
I have no idea what that means.
Don't you? Yeah, like you can like shut down all your apps. What? Yeah. You can shut down all your apps at like a certain time, like to tell you like it's bedtime.
Time for bed, huh?
But it's not bedtime. It's 10 o'clock and we're playing hockey
Yeah.
the night before Thanksgiving.
Does it adjust for the weekend? All right.
Yes.
All right. So let's get back to the game. All right. Stars are on the breakout. Radel's back out there. Chips it up towards Pereno, who can't connect. Works its way all the way here to the near side. Northbrook.
Nice, Chef.
Oh, I thought we were offsides. Oh,
that was close.
They caught it. We were offsides. A little delayed though. But this ref, he's older. You know, he's not as quick as the young guy.
The average age of these two refs is about 40, but neither of them is remotely close to the age of 40. One, right?
Yeah, we got like a 14-year-old and a 64-year-old. So we got the whole. You know what though? When I'm 64, I hope I can.
You know what? You are 100% correct.
That's my, I hope that's the case. Anyhow, Stars had the puck, chipped it into the Northbrook zone. Northbrook got it. We're working our way back in. Jonah's got it into the Northbrook zone, chips it deep. Looks like Nasiakos is on the forecheck. Nasiakos collides with somebody behind the net. Looks like Finnemore's on it now. Finnemore moves it into the slot. Northbrook chips it out. Looks like Weller's on the chase. Mendoza's there in support. Weller.
Offsides.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so Weller knocked it out of the zone. Northbrook put it back in and out. We're offsides. But the Northbrook player was in such a rush to try to get back on sides, he rolled right over Weller. We got fresh legs out there. We got Pereno, Radel, Reed. Who's that?
Gordon and Alkema.
Yeah, the music's kind of hit or miss. Like every once in a while they decide they're going to play music, but not at every whistle. It's very odd. All right,
Still in.
Stars move the puck into the Northbrook zone. Shoot, Radel with the
Oh,
shot.
great shot. Good, smart play.
So the puck, there was a loose puck in the high slot. Luke was able to gather the puck and put a really nice, solid shot on that. All right, let's see more of that. So Pereno
At least 20 seconds back.
Okay, I don't know what everybody's yelling about.
The clock was still running.
The clock, I got it. They got instructions.
Listen, I'm never volunteering for the clock job. That's a tough job.
Apparently he can't play music and do the clock, which is why there hasn't been much music. Must be a Northbrook dad. So Reed is on the chase. Radel dumped it into the Northbrook zone. Northbrook turns it over to Luke. Luke moves it to Reed, who gets a shot on net, but the goalie's there. Looks like Perrine will put the pressure on. They moved it cross ice. Reed now has it right at the hash marks. Alcama's there to keep it in. Alcama chips it towards the net, right to a Northbrook defenseman who just knocks it out.
Through the ref's legs.
Gordon's on the chase. Gordon gets the puck below the goal line, moves it to the weak side. Up to Reed, who chips it out of the zone to Radel. Nice pass. He's got Perrino. Gathers it, chips it, scores! Bardown!
That was awesome.
Beautiful! Luke Bout.
That was awesome.
Man, that was awesome.
Way to go, Stars!
The pass was great for Luke to get over there. It was Perrino was able to gather it. Backhand it. Hit the cross, Bardown. Beautiful. Nice pass. All right, 5 minutes in the second. Nice shot. All right, we got Weiss, Orlando. What do we got there? Who's that? Scheffler. We got Peter and Sheedy. Orlando's on the chase. Sheedy's there to help. Scheffler's, there you go. Scheffler moves back into position. Jonah centers it, but nobody's there. Scheffler gets punched, gets a little bump from behind. So Northbrook now has the puck. Offsides. I think they ought to give the whistle to Matt up here. He's good at the offsides call.
He is in line.
I mean,
yeah.
He likes to sit right at the blue line and scream outside. All right, Stars win the face-off. Chip it in. Looks like it's to be an icing. Yeah, they're going to call the icing. A lot of kids here. When you're drinking a lot of water bottles flying over the glass to dads to go fill up. Apparently Gordon's really thirsty today.
I've never been good at sports.
Yeah. I think a few of the kids came out to the lobby to get their skates tied. All right, Jonah on the face-off in the Star zone. It's a 50-50 puck. Northbrook wins it, moves it over to Peter. Peter reverses it, chips it around to the corner. Jonah's there to pick it up, moves it up to Scheffler. Scheffler to Peter. Peter out of the zone, looking for Orlando, but didn't connect. Northbrook gathers it in the neutral zone and just dumps it back in. Looks like Sheedy's there. 2 or 3 Bluehawks behind the net. Moves it up to Orlando.
Oh, man.
Who can't get it out.
Good feet.
The Bluehawk defenseman was coming in hot. But Peter was there, moved it up to Scheffler, who chips it into the Northbrook zone. Connor came over to keep it in, but it gets knocked out by Northbrook. Peter chips it up the boards, hits a Northbrook player. Matt's calling offsides, but they're not calling it. So Bluehawks keep it in the zone. Almost beat Peter, but he was able to recover and chip it into the corner. Scheffler now moves it in. Oh, Jonah gets mugged. Takes a fist to the face, but he's able to chip it in. Oh, they're calling
cross-check.
All right, yeah. I think they're calling the kid that got his hands up high on Jonah.
As soon as you said it, you didn't notice it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Jonah had the puck. He looked to chip it in, and the kid just it wasn't a very hard hit, but you got to keep your hands down. 2 hands on the stick, use your body. Just let his hands get a little too high, and now he's going to go spend 2 minutes in the box and think about it. So Stars on the power play. We got our usual power play lineup. Actually, I take that back. Two ties not here, so we got Finnemore. Finnemore taking two tie spot, but we got Jonah, Finnemore, Radel. We got Reed and Mendoza. All right, Northbrook wins the face-off, and they ice it.
Oh, that was a weak
I
whistle.
know we talked about this last one. I like when Mendoza and Reed are on their offhand on the face-off. But after the puck is dropped, I like to see them get back, switch sides, and get to their strong hand. It is much easier to keep the puck in and control it. But off the face-off, you want your stick in the middle of the ice in case we win.
Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for telling me.
All right, see, like right there, Reed had his stick in the middle of the ice, and that was better. But when they get the chance, I'd like to see them
switch back.
Well, I guess it's kind of hard.
Oh, good shot.
Radel had a beautiful, the puck had moved its way to the slot. Radel was there, got a nice shot on the ice. Northbrook is getting a little upset. They're taking a penalty. Somebody hit Luke.
Nice. Good job, Liam.
Actually, what I would have loved to see our kids do, if you remember the last game, the Cyclones actually, when they saw there was a penalty, they exited the zone. They waited for the goalie to get off the ice, get the six-man out there, because the 5-on-3 doesn't start until the Northbrook guy goes in the box. And we just saw that last week, so they should know better now. Now that they've seen that, they got to be thinking. Penalties coming, exit the zone, let Liam get off. Let's get our six-man on the ice. But we did have a really great scoring chance there. Luke with a nice shot in the slot.
That's actually a 2 and 10. Looks like it's a 2 and 10.
Oh wow, Northbrook's got 3 players in the bench.
But they got the penalty over on the star side. I don't know why on the scoreboard.
Well, whatever. We know it's not a Stars penalty, but it looks like they got a 2 and 5 or 2 and 10.
Yeah, 2 and something.
There's a lot of people behind. All right, so we got Reed with a nice shot from the point, but again, we got to get some traffic in front of the net. The goalie saw it the whole way. Moreno tries to get it to the slot. Northbrook chips it around the boards. But you see there when Reed's on his offhand, it's hard, a little bit harder to keep it in, but with a 5-on-3, it's no big deal because you're not getting pressured. I'm actually okay with the offhand on the power play. But we really need some better chances towards the net. If there's no traffic in front of the net, it doesn't make sense to shoot that, because that goalie will make that save 90% of the time. We got 59 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Got the same crew out there. Oh no, we got Scheffler. All right, Reed with the shot, but this time there were two Stars players in front of the net.
Keep doing it, do it
so
again.
We had a much better chance there. Reed again, blocker saved by Northbrook. Mendoza steps in to get it. Mendoza chips it into the corner. Jonah's on it. The Northbrook player actually chases Jonah behind the net. It could have been another penalty on Northbrook there. Hit a Stars player that didn't have the puck. But it goes to Reed. Reed moves it over to Mendoza, who walks it in. Mendoza shoots and scores. Beautiful.
Way to go, Braden!
And that time Braden slow walked it in, took his time, left the traffic in front of the goalie. Goalie was totally screened, and Mendoza rips one and scores and makes him pay. That's how you do it, folks.
There you go, Mendoza!
Yeah, but I think the big difference that time, so Reed got a couple nice shots from the point, but there was no traffic. That time we had 2 Stars player blocking the view of the goalie and ends up in the back of the net. All right, fresh legs out there.
Oh, James.
Looks like a trap, but they don't call it. Sorry for you folks on the Twitch. They had to hear me yell, but all right.
I scream, so you're good if you yell.
All right. Jonah tries to move it over to Orlando. They're waving off the icing. Never makes it anyhow. Nasiakos knocks it deep to Orlando. Orlando takes a hit behind the net. Another elbow high. Looks like Northbrook's getting frustrated and cheap. Moves its way back to Alkema, who looks to shoot it between the defender's leg.
Oh, nice.
Walks it in. Nice shot on that. Look at Galkamo on that shot. You saw the Northbrook player right in front of him was purposely aiming to try to miss the shin pad. Smart play by Alkama. Was able to get the deflected shot, move it in, and shoot again. But again, you know, that shot's much more successful when there's a Stars player standing right in front of that goalie.
30 seconds left in the penalty, so we got time for a few more shots here.
Yep, it's still, it's still 5-on-4. Nasiakos has it in the corner.
Go to Alkama.
Northbrook's, we cycle it back behind to Orlando. Orlando has got some pressure, but he gets it up to Jonah, who moves it into the slot. Shoots, scores. Beautiful. Nice play by Connor to find Jonah. Jonah walked it in and buried it. You know what? If they're gonna. The best way to get a team to stop playing cheap is you score on the penalties. You know, if we hit a 5-on-3 and don't score, they're not going to change their ways.
Scored twice, which is as much as you could possibly ask for from a 5-on-3.
Yeah, great job by the Stars power play there. All right, so it looks like we got Peter out there with Sheedy. We got Pereno, Reed, and we got Reed, Pereno, and Radel, and then Sheedy and Campanelli. So Reed skates it out of the zone. Oh, looks like Radel was close there, but Radel with a laser. So Reed made a little move at the blue line, and Radel was able to just hold that foot and drag it across. But then Reed was able to work the puck to Radel, who got a nice shot. Generally, though, you want to just go across that blue line full speed so you don't ever draw your teammate off sides. So Pereno at the face-off dot. Northbrook wins the face-off, but Reed's able to keep it in. There was a loose puck there, and Luca chipped it over the net. Had a great chance, but just got a little too much on that one. Puck moves back. Peter gathers it, chips it up. Northbrook's going to be offsides. Nope, puck never enters the Star zone.
End of 2.
And that's the end of the second. Gets underway. I'm not sure what's happening in the Northbrook penalty box, but there's like 5 kids having a party in there. So Reed had a little backhand chip at the net. Some little munchkin kid tried to hit him, but barely moved him. So it looks like it's icing and going to be a face-off back in the Northbrook zone. So one of two things is going to happen here. Either Northbrook's going to get frustrated, they're down and get even chippier, or they're going to be like, we got to stay out of the box because every time we get a penalty, these guys score on us. So hopefully it's the latter. Stars win the face-off. Radel chips it towards the net. It's kind of like a little soft knuckle puck.
Yeah, it was. It was a knuckle puck.
Just barely. It was almost like a chip shot.
He used his 9-iron.
But Northbrook breaks out of the zone.
Good feet.
They try the silly between the leg move. Come on, people, that never works. It's like I don't know how many times I got to watch kids try that move. I guess someday it'll work. So Stars get the puck back into their zone. Radel moves it around. Right at the blue line.
No, back in.
Radel had the puck at the blue line. It got knocked off a stick in the neutral zone. We dumped it back in and got called for the offsides.
Timmy went to get off the ice, but he's...
And again, maybe I'll be proven wrong at least once this year, but that's like the 10th time we've seen that little, I'm going to put it between your legs and skate around trick. And it just doesn't work at this level. This is Bantam AA hockey. These defensemen are too good for that.
Going back to the power play, though, not that it matters here because this isn't a league game, but I think we might have the most power play points, power play goals in our league, too. Or at least, if not the top, one of the top out of bounds.
So, and I saw Coach talking to Luke about that. So when you get the puck at the blue line there, he wanted them just to get it deep. He held on to it, got chipped off his stick, and we got the offsides. But I think in general, for all the young players out there, when you got the puck at the blue line, the goal is to get it deep in the other team's zone. Don't play around with the puck at the blue line. All right, face off in the Star zone. Looks like we had Jonah, Nasiako, Spinamore, Gordon, and who's that, Alkama? All right, so Northbrook wins the face-off. Stars steal the puck. Finnemore tries to chip it past the Northbrook defenseman, but he keeps it in. That one there, Finnemore got to see that guy hugging the boards and just take it to the center of the ice and skate it out.
Yeah, he had a lane the other way.
And he was well, looks like Northbrook's trying to, there's a bunch of traffic in front of the net. Liam is there to cover it up. Not sure if there's going to be a penalty called here, but there's no goal. But there were like 6 or 7 players in the crease there. I'm not sure. Was there a penalty there or no?
I don't think so, no.
No? Okay, no penalty called. Yeah, there was a little pushing and shoving, but no penalty. But Liam was there to smother the puck.
Our referee.
All right, now we got Orlando,
Number 7.
Scheffler, Moreno. Looks like we had Sheedy and Peter. Peter's the only one with the shells on, by the way. I had a little chat with Peter. Nobody else on this team has their shells on. One game this year, we're going to all wear our shells, just to say we used them. All right, so Northbrook gets the puck. Peter tries to chip it out right to the Northbrook player.
Good job,
Orlando
Good
gets the puck, chips it in the neutral zone. Scheffler's on the rush. Scheffler pressures him. He turns it over. Oh! Peter took a big hit, but he gets called with the penalty. They're going back to the box. All right.
If it's off the puck, though.
Well, Peter looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, that one, the puck, at least the puck was nearby there. That wasn't as brutal as the Radel hit. The Radel one was the most blatant. That one, Peter did have the puck, but he took a big hit. Hopefully he's okay. All right, so the power play line's back out there. We got Finnemore, Moreno, Radel, Reed, and Mendoza. I'd like to really see a goal here because I just don't like this team. Mendoza, nice little reversal to avoid the rush. Radel gets it, 3-on-1. Radel tees it up, shoots it, hits the goalie's face mask. Radel moves it back to Mendoza, who walks it in, shoots.
Nice.
Again, we got to get traffic. Easy save by the goalie. Mendoza, nice shot in that. He just gloved and saved it. Stars didn't have anybody screening the goalie. All right, looks like coach is calling play 1. We got plays. Calling play 1. That's where Jonah just wins the face-off and takes it behind the net. All right, so Jonah moves back, leaves it for Reed. They switch position. Reed shoots just above the crossbar. Mendoza on his offhands, able to keep it in, moves it up to Moreno. Moreno loses the puck. Northbrook takes it. They're on the rush. We got 3 guys back, though. Mendoza takes it by himself.
Nice.
Moves it over, shoots. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Mendoza. Mendoza took it up himself.
Way to go, Brayden!
The defense collapsed on Mendoza, and he did a little backhanded saucer pass to Jonah, who buried it. But that's what you got to do. When they get penalties, we got to make them pay.
First time I've been a lot of games with Peyton. First time she's called for an alley-oop.
I did call for an alley-oop. You're right. My next one was hook and ladder. I couldn't think of it fast enough, though.
All right, so Stars are up 5-1. Now just keep your head on a swivel. I have a feeling Northbrook's going to be they're going to be coming out looking to hit somebody. I'm sure they're pretty angry right now. So I see a little pushing and shoving going on already with Nasiakos and.
What'd they call? Another cross
they're calling
check.
Northbrook for another penalty.
Good job, Pete! You go, Pete!
Looks like the refs are trying to make sure that the game doesn't get out of control. Right off the face-off, Todd, there was a little pushing and shoving. Obviously, there was a kid pushing Nasiakos too, but Nasiakos has got a little bit more girth.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
I think there was a little pushing and shoving right off the face-off dot.
Is that Sirkowski?
All right, things. Here we go again. Back on the face-off. Finnemore taking the face-off. Sheedy keeps it in. Oh, I guess the puck squirted out. They call us for the offsides. All right, coaches. I like being here. I can hear the coach. Coach is telling the kids to keep their feet moving. Keep your feet moving. All right, we got Campanelli, Sheedy, Finnemore, Orlando, and Nasiakos. Orlando's on the. Northbrook wins the face-off. They take it behind their own net. We're on the rush.
Oh, nice feed.
Sheedy's able to keep the puck in.
That was the soccer coming
They
out.
send it cross ice. Campanelli goes to get it.
He wanted the ice, but he
Campanelli
wasn't gonna get
reverses
there.
it, breaks it out to Finnemore. Nice play.
Nice.
Finnemore eludes the hit.
Oh.
Finnemore loses the puck in the middle of the ice. Jerusik from Northbrook puts a hit on him. Now Orlando has it. He's got a kid draped all over him, but I wouldn't call that a penalty. But they're playing a little aggressive. They're down by 4, and they're trying to put the pressure on. Like I said earlier, I think our kids just got to make sure they keep their head on a swivel, because Northbrook's going to be coming out looking to hit somebody. Fortunately, I think this is the only team in the league that is actually smaller than us. It's the first time we've actually been lined up with a team that we are bigger than.
Well, they're pretty mixed like we are. Probably half 08s, half 09s, where a lot of teams we're playing are
All 08s?
All 08s.
Yeah, well, it's just nice to.
But even their 09s are small 09s.
All right, so here we go. Oh, Gordon almost lost it. He's got some pressure on him. He's a feisty little one, this Semko, who he actually tries to hit Gordon, and he flew into the boards himself. Oh, this Semko kid took down, who's that, Alkema?
Yeah, there's a lot of snow.
I'll tell you, this Semko kid isn't giving up. So Jonah just comes and steals the puck from him. I like the way that Semko kid plays. He's
tough.
feisty. All right, so Jonah brings it up into the star zone. Radle's there looking for somebody. Scheffler tried to find Scheffler, but got intercepted.
This hasn't been a good power play shift in general.
Okay, Northbrook ices the puck. The fans are not happy.
We got a do your job call.
Yeah, the coach, Dirk Diggler with the mustache, didn't like it either.
What was the call? Icing?
It was icing, but I think they thought we touched it.
All right, so we got Weller out there with Mendoza, Orlando, Pereno, and Reed. Got 11 seconds left on the power play. Watch the kid coming out of the box. Although they're having a little party in the box. I
There
wonder if
is
they're
a
even going to
party
know.
in the
I bet
box
you they don't
for
even
sure.
know. They just looked at the clock. They said, oh, we better let you out. So they let the kid out. Fortunately, Stars have possession. Weller
Beckett.
ripped a shot at the net. Blocker saved by the goalie. We're even strength. Pereno chips it into the corner.
Nice.
Pereno with the backhand.
Nice.
Saved by the goalie. All
What's
right,
your
well,
SOG?
we're back to even strength now.
33-11.
Okay, we got Jonah, Finnemore, Weller, and Mendoza, and Nasiakos. Northbrook gathers the puck. They chip it out of the zone. They're skating hard. Weller's there. Chips it up the boards past the Northbrook player. Mendoza also, Northbrook keeps it in. Mendoza chips it out. Puck's in the neutral zone. Got like 4 or 5 players all battling for the puck. Stars regroup. Weller bounces it up towards Weiss.
Oh, go, Jonah.
Jonah gathers it. Shoots a low shot at the net.
Nice shot.
Goalie gets a nice pad save there. I like how Jonah kept that shot low. The goalie was probably expecting something up high. Northbrook ices the puck. Looks like it's going to be a face-off back down in the star zone. We got Scheffler, Pereno, and Radle coming out. All right. Well, hopefully Tutai feels better tomorrow, and we get to see Tutai on Friday.
For sure.
We're battling hard without him, but it'd be great to have Tutai back for the rest of the games. So we got Campanelli, got the puck, tried to chip it out. Northbrook kept it in. It's kind of a weak little chip.
Didn't go in.
There was a lot of traffic in front of the net. Liam got his pad down, though, and made the save. Peter's battling in the corner. Pereno comes to help. Stars, okay,
job,
Peter
Peter.
gathers the puck. Stars are on the breakout. Oh, Jesus Christ, Peter. He saw the guy up in the center of the ice, but it hit a Northbrook shin pad and stayed in the zone. Radel makes a nice move to enter the zone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, way to go, Radel. Just point to the box. So the kid from Northbrook
awesome.
took Luke
That
down.
is awesome.
They called
was
the
like,
fourth. There was
listen,
a little
just
pushing
go.
and shoving after. But Northbrook goes back to the penalty box. Luke, I would love to hear what Luke says at the face-off dot, because he just has a way of getting under people's skin out there. They're always going after him. I'm guessing he's a little chippy there at the face-off dot. We'll have to mic Luke up one of these games just to see what he's saying.
We might need a dump button.
We'd have to be. I'm sure there'll be a lot of bleeping. All right, Stars win the face-off. Get it back to the point. They chip it deep. Looks like Orlando's on the puck. He moves it back to Jonah behind the goal line, who moves it up to Gordon. Gordon across to
Nice.
Gordon across to Alkema. Looks like Reed's got it behind the net, looking for somebody in the middle, but nobody's there. Alkema steps up to keep it in. Nice play. Jonah's got a pressure. Jonah's on the forecheck. Puck rings around. Gordon keeps it in. Northbrook gets it. Okay, Jonah's got the puck behind the goal line, looking for somebody up front. Reed's following him, and looks like he might find. Gordon was open. Tried to get it to Finnemore. Gordon was calling for the puck there too. He had the lane to get it to him. Now Jonah's got it. The old between the leg trick, but a little different. That was more of a pass. Okay, looks like Finnemore's getting tied up in front. Jonah wraps around, shoots short side. The goalie's there to make the save. All right, Reed's got it. Tries the old cross ice. I mean, it looked like Patrick Kane to DeBrincat back in the day. Jonah was on the near side. Reed on the far side. They went cross ice. Jonah tried to one-time it. All right, Jonah's cycling. Northbrook was able to get a line change in. Jonah drops it back to Finnemore, but a Northbrook player's right there to close on it.
Good job, Luke.
Northbrook tries to rush it.
Nice.
Stars regroup.
There's your D-to-D pass that you wanted last game.
Yeah, yep. All right, so puck's to the neutral zone. Reed. Okay. Well, Northbrook just got the Northbrook player just came up, got his hands a little high, but the refs, I think they're done. They just want this game over with.
They want to go home. It's past their bedtime. It's for sure past that kid's bedtime. He can barely drive.
Well, and that guy's bedtime. I mean, he's... All right, looks like the Stars might have iced it. Yep. That's okay. Let's regroup. Those kids have been out there a long time.
Here we go, Stars.
The kid that, I think this was the kid that had the 2 and 10. Did he just get out?
Number 8. Well, who got the 2 and 10?
Okay.
I thought it was 7,
We're back
maybe.
to full strength. Keep your eye on number 49 with Northbrook, Semko. This kid plays hard. He's very pesky. He's all over the puck. Nice little stick check there by him. All right, but the Stars, Nasiakos brings it in, gets it deep, gets pushed up towards the boards.
Good job, Pereno.
Pereno keeps it in. He takes a hit in the corner. But he gets back up and gets on it. So there's two Stars battling for the puck below the goal line. Northbrook gets it. But, Finnemore! Come on! Finnemore gets knocked from behind, but like I said, these refs are just done calling penalties. That should have been a call. I mean, the problem is if you hit a kid from behind, somebody's going to get hurt. All right, so one of the Stars players, that's Weller, was laying on the puck in front of the net. I think they were looking for a call there. Northbrook finds a guy in the high slot and knocks it in and scores. But that really should have been a call on that hit on Finnemore. And the reason you need to call that even in a game where it's 5-1 is the kid's got to get the message that you're going to hurt somebody if you keep doing that. All right, we got Jonah, Radel, Scheffler out there with Sheedy and Campanelli. Puck enters the Northbrook zone, rings around the boards. Jonah keeps it in.
Good job, Ollie.
Radel's able to poke it at the net. Easy save for the Northbrook goal. Just had a chance to glance at the board, though. We're out shooting Northbrook 41-17. So that makes sense. That's got more than double the shots and got twice the goals.
Well, we've had 5 unanswered goals because they were up 1-0 and then it was 1-5. So.
God, I hope the mustache fad goes away. You're just so terrible. It really is. It's terrible. All these young guys with the stashes. I guess it looks good on Dylan Cease or somebody, but unless you're a Major League Baseball player, you should just grow a beard or shave. All right, looks like they're calling I don't know what they're calling, but the puck's moving out into the neutral zone. All right, let's just get this game over with.
Yeah. Somebody sit on the puck for 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
All right, Jonah wins the faceoff. Scheffler takes it into the zone. Northbrook chips it out in the neutral zone. Sheedy gets it deep. This is the type of game where right now you're up by 3 goals, 2 minutes, just dump and chase.
Yeah.
I don't know what Northbrook's thinking. They just iced it. I mean, they're down by 3 goals and they just iced it. But for us, just keep pounding it deep and let's get out of here with the win.
There's a Northbrook players yelling at our coach.
Yeah, Northbrook, they're a little chippy.
I mean, we know a lot of the kids because this is who we went to Sweden with. Not that kid though. Not the 08s that are on this team.
Well, I don't know any of them, so I can talk bad about all of them.
Yeah, you can. I won't, but you can. But that kid said some not nice words to one of our coaches.
Actually, all I've done is give a compliment to the one kid, 49.
You're right.
I like the way that kid plays. The rest of them are goons. And complainers. Not surprising. All right, so Northbrook, I don't know what they're doing. They're working the puck back and forth. They're playing catch in their own zone like they're in our zone. They need to move the puck vertically up the ice and try to score a goal. Oh! There, he got called. That's twice. Peter got laid out. Yeah, this Jerusa kid's a real asshole. So he's in the box again. Coach Paul. Coach Paul is going crazy. He's telling the coach to control his players. Oh man, I got my money on Paul versus the stash.
Yeah.
The 2 coaches are going at it.
Here we go, Stars!
Oh.
Way to go, Stars!
Let's go, Stars!
Way to go, Stars!
Well, I like Coach Paul is fired up. I like to see that though. Hopefully nothing goes down in the parking lot. We'll have to get out there and escort Coach Paul to his car. All right, so I figured this might happen. Northbrook might get a little chippy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're frustrated and they're looking to just take somebody's head off. But Peter took 2 big hits. I'll have to check on him tonight. Hopefully he's got no issues. Stars are just working the puck behind the net. I almost would like to see Jonas skate it out of the zone in our zone and just kill the clock. All right, Stars are just playing catch here. Northbrook. Yeah, I hate these games. You know, it just
When they end like this,
when one team gets down and they're bad sportsmen, and it just takes the air out of the game.
Good shot, Luke. Oh, another
All right,
penalty.
so now Northbrook just shot the puck out of the zone. Looks like they're getting another penalty.
See ya!
Wow, they got another guy in the box. I got to be honest, I didn't see what happened, but I think the refs sense that they're getting chippy. They're just trying to keep this game under control. Last thing we want to see is anybody take a cheap shot.
Yeah, you don't want anyone
shot
to get hurt.
I think the only one that might get hurt is the coach with the mustache when Coach Paul gets his hands on him. Like, we're not going to let that happen. All right. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just, this game has just been completely deflating now. It's
Merry Christmas and to all a good night.
Yeah, you know.
That's the point where we're at. Oh shoot.
Well, all right. Reed pokes it towards the net. Looks like the goalie's pushing Orlando. Goalie hits Orlando with the stick. Although Connor might be looking to hit somebody too.
Good stick. Nice, Sully.
All right, just kill the clock here. Dump it in. Just dump it in and kill it. Perino's going to shoot it at the net. Northbrook is just going to ice it again. Just don't even blow the whistle. Let's just get it over with. All right, face off again, back in Northbrook zone. That seems to be their game plan. Just take penalties and ice the puck. I have no idea how we lost to this team in that 4-on-4 thing. I mean, they're just terrible. Great song, though. Little Pearl Jam. Love this song. All right, so off the face-off, they put a hit on Perino. He chips it at the net. 1 second left on. And, of course, he ends the game hitting them. Yeah, this team is really.
Good job, Liam.
They're not great sportsmen. Glad this one's over. Curious to see what happens at center ice with Coach Paul and this other coach.
Are we still on?
We still. I would leave it on.
I'm gonna leave it on. Do you want me to leave that mic on?
No.
Oh no, leave it on.